Morning people, what's going on? Welcome back to another crate. Welcome back to Crate Reviews 151. Today, a true first, Mezco 112 Gambit. Yep, finally did it, and I believe it's a new rabbit hole. It's gonna be bad, it's gonna be absurd. Let's see how absurd, but you wanna know what's absurd too? Almost 53% of my daily viewers are not subscribed. I can one up that one though. Did you know that I almost have 7,000 followers on my Instagram? So that's a lot. That's a big gap also, you know? So if you want to help me grow and you like what I do and you're thinking now, oh cool, he does Mezco now too. I wanted to see it on his channel. Click subscribe, click notificate, all that stuff. And now we dive into the Cajun. So welcome back people. Like I said, for those people that clicked over that and wanted to see this guy today, Mezco 112 Gambit. Beautiful. I'm currently pretty sure you're gonna hear a lot of cursing, but it's a way. It's just amazing. It's an amazing good toy. And I want to say, you're not gonna get a cat score today. First, she's sleeping, and second, she's herring. Her bad case of herring is back. And so I don't want to spoil this guy with hairs here, hairs there. I already had that on my preview little shoot, you know? So I don't think I have to talk a lot about this guy. It's Gambit, it's the original Cajun, Rogue's eternal lover. And Mezco did an absolutely beautiful job, and I'm very happy I dived into this line with this guy because I don't have a lot of stock, how we like to put it in Germany, you know, with the X-Men, but Gambit was always my favorite one. I love the look, you know, always like he has his uniform, but he also has a coat over it, and just the fact, you know, he can charge anything. You give him shit, he charges it and he throws it in your face and it blows up. It's like the best ever. Whatever is around him can be a weapon. So, yeah, I would say we don't, well, I don't ramble on. You don't do anything. You watch this and think, what the fuck is he rambling on about? So let's just dive into this guy. Huh? Where's everything? Well, I start with the box as always, but not spread everything out, because I kind of want to show you the full ordeal. So what you're getting is this beautiful box here with partial varnishing on Gambit, on the X, all in pink. I mean, that is pretty much my channel color, so he was kind of made for me. On the side, Gambit, the beautiful logo, 112, everything partially varnished. Everything you see here is partially varnished. Absolutely beautiful, even on the back. So you see bow staff, single throwing card, charge, single throwing card, stack of throwing cards, charge, stack of throwing cards, 2 charge, stack throwing card, FX, all the accessories, everything partially varnished except for these pictures, the preview pictures, which are okay. We also see something interesting here. The sculpt here is very, very, very sharp. That's a thing. On the final figure, it's not. We'll see about that. We talk about that. That's a thing, but yeah. So that's for the outside. Beautiful, absolutely premium. Okay, yeah, that doesn't look premium, but I have everything where all he's wrapped up in everything put inside the box. So give me a break. Sturdy black cardboard, partially varnished, everywhere, everything. This is premium all around with a Gomez on the back. Absolutely beautiful. That's how you do it. This is even, to me, it feels more premium than Hot Toys because it's just sturdy, you know, really, really sturdy, protects the figure. Talking about protecting, this is what you get. A clamshell, everything is perfectly protected and fine. A clamshell and a clamshell for the cards. A clamshell and a clamshell for the figure, and below we also get this. We're gonna talk about this, part of the accessories, clamp here, and the extra bag. And here we got everything. It's just, you know, this is the way to go. I think this, like I said, I believe this is even more premium and Hot Toys to me. I mean, this is a 6-inch figure essentially, you know? Yeah, man, crazy. Aside from that, I'm gonna unbox it soon and we'll spread everything out and we're gonna talk about it. But what you also get is a little letter of appreciation. Welcome to the 112 Collected, designed by collectors for collectors. Product guidelines, so it's nothing signed or anything, you know, but it's like, you know, here, we got some pride in it. We hope you enjoy. There you go. Much appreciated. Wow, hello, shiny. So as a first, let's get this off. The base comes with a protective sheet, so you can take this off. Yeah, that's a little bit better, at least a little bit. So it comes with this. I thought I'd present it to you so now you know. So this is the full package. This is everything you get. And since I already showed you a little bit with the general overview, let's just go over it to get that shiny one out of the way. First, we get this base, which is beautiful. We have it essentially partially varnished backwards. So this is matte, dark blue with yellow. Amazing. Looks really, really great. What's that? Maybe a little bit I can show you in the future of how things actually do. So yeah, it's amazing. We got a little, we call that pinökel in Germany, a little bit here that can actually have him standing more securely on there, so you don't need to balance him. Actually kind of holds him like this. That's nice. But you can also already, and that's where I found out this works actually the best, and that's what I've been doing ever since. You take the stand and you put it in there, and you poke the little pinökel out and put this one in. Second accessory, essentially, but it's part of this one. Flight stand. Excellent. Very, very tight. Works great. I think they used excellent tolerances all around, and you can pretty much put Gambit in all the poses. You see that at the final score when I show a few of my preview pictures, because it just works the best for this guy. So great stuff, works amazing, and you also don't lose this little guy right here. So excellent, just excellent. Prone to fingerprints, of course, finger drucks, I wanted to say. My German kind of intersplices my English today, I'm sorry. But yeah, excellent stuff. Second weird accessories, what a bag? Yeah, it's a bag. You get a bag for your accessories. Even type your name here, you know, Gambit, whatever, you know. You have a bag here with a kind of Ziploc. Never open that up. Yeah, it's not fused. You don't have to cut that open. You just need to get your fingers in here, kind of, and then you open up. You know how a Ziploc works, but this is something else. Pride and joy, excellent. Then he gets his bow staff, and he's super metallic and blue. I don't know if he comes from the danger room or anything, it comes from the danger room or anything, but currently having a little bit of an English course. I need to get my stuff checked. So yeah, it's great sculpting, little kind of gripping sections here with 1, 2, 3, 4 grips, and works fine. You can just cram it inside the hand, so there's no actual rocket science there. Just works, you know. Nice length, full size of Gambit essentially. So yeah, nice bow staff. I want to leave this one for last. You see how glorious it looks. We get to that. Next is this hat. It's the original one, minus additional cat hair. Sculpted beautifully. I know it looks a little soft, but to me, when I look at this, actually, it looks pretty alive. I think, at least. So I don't think that's a bad thing. Nice stubble here. Painted lips, eyes are black on the inside with red pupils, looks beautiful. Black, shiny on the sides, ear are sculpted, nice sculpted hair, so that works all fine. And I gotta tell you, the exchange is a joy. Heard that? That's maybe the best sound on the whole figure, because it just works and the other one just goes on easy. That's how you do it. Gonna leave this on though. That's Gambit. Now we're starting to get to the gist of things. 5 single interchangeable hands, which are done nicely. You have no fingernails on there, but I think they're a little bit hinted at least, so that's okay. Effort. All painted black with matte gray for some padding there. just amazing. Like these, so we can actually, you know, charge the cards. These are nice, very, very nice. These are for holding cards, also done the same way. And essentially, yeah, just alternate holding hands, you know. You see a little bit of a difference here. It's a little bit more on the tip, and these are a little bit more general for the both. So all perfectly done. I'm not showing you how they exchange. Mezco also didn't put instructions in those. They are on ball joints. What more you want? But to finally get to the card effects, or to the card accessories. An actual uncharged deck of cards. We see here Ace of Hearts and with a few others printed on there. Looks amazing, works very, very good. And one single Ace of Hearts. They're thick, pretty sturdy, even printed on the back here, you know. So that's just love. That's just really love. And he holds it in the hand just fine. You just slide it in the holding hand, so perfect. Also in scale to the guy, you know. Love it. Same deck of cards, and also the single card as a flaming effect. And this is a little matte, but here you see how they are actually glowing. This is crazy. Like, I have a hard time actually showing you this, you know. Let's see if I can, yeah. This way you see it a little bit better. I cheated the focus here a little bit, but you see how they actually kind of glow? I don't know what Mezco did there, but it's beautiful. It's got the telekinetic flame effect. Can't get enough of this. But there's two more missing. And this one is a hand where he just essentially just flicks up the card, like, you know what I mean? So that's super cool. Also just throws it, so you can also use it like this. I don't know fully what the intention is. Maybe throwing, maybe flicking up. Either way, it works for Gambit. Color is intense. Like I say here again, it's just really, really, really glowing like crazy. I can't get enough of this. And it's the same on the hand and on the other effects, so you cannot pull it out. But I'm good with this. I'm good with this. I have no gripes with this. Same goes for the very last effect, for which I slid out Gambit out of the screen because you need to look at this. See how this glows? It's crazy. Like when I look through the viewfinder, I kind of see even a little glow around it. It's just the way this catches the light is just immensely cool. I do not get the hang of this, how they actually did it, but it looks amazing. We got 3 cards charged in this pyrokinetic purple flame shooting from his hands, you know. Different angle would have been nice because when you throw it like this, it's not fully how it works, but then again, if you do it like this, it would actually work. So beautiful, flexible here, a little bit rigid in here, but still flexible. So I see actually this having a hard time breaking. And also operates again on the same ball pack. So I don't want to pull this out for too long, but this is just beautiful and the camera does not catch it fully. But this new camera catches it better than the old one. So there you go. And finally we talk about the main man, Gambit, done by Mezco. And this dude is just amazing. I unboxed this a few days back, in case you haven't seen this. And I opened it up and I was like, wow, this is a 6-inch figure. And I mean, look at this guy. Front view, side view, and the back. And it just looks natural, you know? Crazy good, crazy, crazy good. We have the great head sculpt here with the smirk, stubble, painted lips, the pupils in red, and the, I don't know, this headgear. I always wondered about this headgear, but that's just how he looks, you know? Sculpted hair is great, color on the neck, on the chest piece, the kind of, I don't know, I call it diagonal checkering, okay? So blue metallic on there, also on the rest of this. Purple on the main body, tremendously cool. I heard you can get rid of it, but it is a little rigid, so it amounts to the slightest bit of flex, but it's okay. To me, it's okay. I mean, this is more of a realistic thing. Also, you have no toe tip. We get to that in a bit. Pants, soft goods, printed on with a logo or with a signaling on the sides, just beautiful. The boots, metallic blue, and the knee pad is single, but it works in unison beautifully. I'm still, my mind's still boggled, you know. I can't wrap my head around how good this figure is. It's just, there's no way I'm exchanging this with a Mafex, no matter how good this may turn out. Just, yeah, I'm still speechless, man. This is just small hot toys, but with way more love, kind of. Amazing. Sculpting goes throughout, everything very, very sharp and clean. The face, like I said, it seems a little soft, but it works for me. Gives it kind of life. I mean, too sharp sculpting and it doesn't look realistic anymore, you know? So I'm good with that. Also the ears, line detail here on the sides. Also on the neck here, you know, on the neck piece. It just looks good, man. I'm just really, really happy with this guy. Coat too, beautiful. All the stitching looks very realistic. They've done an exceptional job of actually making it possible to stitch with a margin of 1 millimeter. Looks really realistic, and it's got an actual wire in it. It's a little slanted in mine here. This is almost done till the very end, and here I got this space until here. I can't believe I can shove it through further, but I'm good with how this looks, and you can still put it around here and have it this look. So I'm good with that. Also, you can close it up here, essentially, but I'm gonna open that up. Wire goes all the way down through here, so you can really flex it. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. This is how it's done. Mind you, you need to take care of this. Don't bend it too much or too sharp or you will break it. I know that through my old Hot Toys Christopher Reeve Superman, the movie masterpiece series 152. Maybe I'll review that. I don't know. But yeah, even flexes below here, so even wider. Nothing below here, but you don't need that. You absolutely don't need that. So yeah. So good. So good. It deters quite a bit from the articulation. Head is on a ball that goes into the neck all the way up. You know, you fucking sentinel. Or down the way. Logan, are you fucking kidding me? Like double ball, all the way right, all the way left, from my view, from his view, left, right, that is. Up, down, back, that goes into the double ball here. It's beautiful. Arms, little, just the slightest bit of being limited due to the coat, but it works. It goes up pretty much all the way around. You just need to work the coat around it. You know, even stitching on the inside of the coat, in case you think I missed that. Yeah, double jointed elbow gives you the full run. It looks a little bit weird due to the joint, but I believe there's some form of a Hot Toys True Type done in 112 below that. So there's that. Yeah, same on the other side. And of course, due to the ball pack here, a little string, I need to cut that off so you see that it's just stuff happening. It also happens on Hot Toys. I'm good with that. So you can always see, it's easy to get off and on. So due to the ball pack, you get the swivel and you get the pivot, so it's all there. It's all there. Waist rotation, just the right amount, you know, much more you don't do anyway. And a little bit of a ab crunch due to here, the little give. So I'm good with that. You can work with that. I have no gripes with that. Maybe the hips and the thighs are a little slim, but only maybe. Like I said, all of those looks just deters from a lot. Just deters a lot from the negative. It negates it pretty much, because you have these flexible pants, not the full side split, sorry. Also not the full front split, but I think like he never did this. You know, he was jumping back and forth and everything, but he didn't do a split or anything. He's not Jean-Claude Van Damme, you know? So, thigh rotation, heard that then? Thigh rotation. Around the, I believe there's a ball pack in there. Yeah, it could be a ball pack in there. Very interesting. Works fine. Double jointed knee gives you the full run, due to that looking very realistic. Absolutely beautiful. And the foot has a rotation at the ankle, going a bit up, a bit down, and a bit of a rocker. It's not much, it's limited. But due to the fact how this guy works, you just take your time and make it work. Really. I'm going to talk about that during final thoughts some more. But for now, these are the facts, these are the hard facts. You know how good this guy looks. Let's see how he poses up, how heavy he is, and how he compares to some other stuff. Maybe some Storm collectibles or anything. But so to give Gambit at least a little bit of pose while doing this, he comes down to 98 grams. So he's a lightweight and pretty much 17.5 centimeters to the top of his head. So as you've seen on height and weight, this is pretty much an amazing pose right out of the bat. You know, he's just, you know, standing chill, flipping his card up and down. And he's essentially saying, "You want to go one on me?" So that is super cool. But of course, what's important? What else is possible? Let's just take pretty much for example, let's take his running pose, and let's just say he flipped this card forward, right? And he's running, having the bow staff ready, and this is where the rocker, like I said, is not too much, you know, but he shines in that regard. And so a running pose with that in hand goes very easy up the hand. It just works. So there's a lot more you can do with this guy. But just so you see what's possible, you saw how easy it is to activate the shoulder joints and the elbow joints and everything, even though he has this little bit of a restrictive coat on him, but it still works. So that's good. Let's actually get that hand out of the way. And I just took my favorite effect from this set, and I took the stand, popped out this little guy, and I believe I want to try and kind of redo the pose, like my favorite pose, kind of. That's actually, it came right from the top of my head and it went pretty easy. Like he crossed his own chest, throwing cards, and then we need to repurpose this pose, kind of. Take the hand to the very top of his staff, and then you just essentially give him the motion as if he's just jumping and also kind of swinging around on the bow staff. Then you put this in here, and then you only need to rotate this, rotate him in here, rotate the hand down, and rotate him in there. You know where this is going, right? Put the camera up a notch, and then you see how it kind of came about, you know, with the code floating there in the back, and he's putting his weight on the actual stand and then throwing his cards. So the stand with the cards, with the bow staff, with the hands, with the articulation, there is a lot you can do with this guy, and I believe this may be also my thumbnail picture, and I may even put him up like that on the shelf. it's amazing. I really, really love this guy, even though I don't know if you see it in an angle. Even the blue is that reflective. It reflects the cards in there. Mwah. So let's have that code closing down a little bit more, have it a little more simple. There's Monchichi. And here you got them with the rest of my Marvel figures so far. You got the Marvel Select Colossus, you got the Marvel Select Ultimate Venom, SH Figure Arts Thanos, and the Marvel Legends kind of evolution Groot. So yeah, I think that scale works pretty well. But he's kind of lost there as a Mezco, I think. I mean, at least the lights really make that effect shine, you know? But I don't know what to do with further Mezcos. I need to see what I can do about that. Maybe have a dedicated shelf over there, kind of, maybe. I have to see about that. But for now, I think this makes for a pretty okay display, I would say, and especially he's lit up. And that's the most important, right? So, yeah, hope this gives you an idea. Final thoughts. And there he was, Mezco's 112 Gambit. Is he good? No. He's excellent. He is one of the... He could actually be the best figure I ever looked at. I mean, there's a lot, you know, but the fact that this guy takes the looks and deters you from his weaknesses. Like, you see that on the left. I took a few spots or a few points off the articulation just because he's a little stiff in the upper area and also doesn't have a toe tilt. But I'm good with this. Why am I good with this? Just because Mezco decided, okay, we're going to take essentially a 12-inch figure and we're going to do that in 6-inch. So it's not going to have a toe tilt because there would be a cut in the middle of the toe or of the feet. And then he would have had a cut in the center of his upper body. But the fact of this guy is simply that he looks so good, he gives you so much bang for your buck, the whole package with the effects and everything and the looks, that you are pushed to pose it in the best way possible, and you just check out the tolerances, what can you do, and it's so much fun and it works so well with the flight stand that I catch myself not even thinking about his articulation shortcomings. And that's a job extremely well done. I mean, everything else you see in the 10-point department, the materials are great, the exchange of the accessories are amazing, the wired coat looks great and works great, the whole figure otherwise with the articulation works great, the tolerances of everything is beautiful, the paint is beautiful. There's just not anything else that I can give you. This is maybe really the best figure that I've ever looked at, and there's so much pride and joy in this. I mean, this is a 6-inch figure, for crying out loud. I can't tell you anything else. Like, there are really shortcomings on this guy with the feet and the abdomen, but it's just not big, you know. And with all the other stuff, I mean, I don't do stars anymore, but this I would give 25 fucking stars because this is a package. It really is. So I can only tell you that. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry it was a long one this time, but it was the first. I wanted to give it time. I wanted to show you what I like, what I love, the effects and everything. And I just hope you enjoyed, guys. Okay? Definitely more coming of this. Definitely. Hopefully even in a few minutes after you see this. Essentially. So with this, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you had a great start of the weekend. You are good and you're healthy. And stay that way. Be good. Be well. Bye-bye.